Find your comfortable seated posture. So if you feel like cross-legged, place a cushion underneath your hips. I think it's really nice, especially because with the morning, it can help to open up a little bit the hips in a passive way. Place your hands both on top of your knees and lengthen the spine, open the chest, roll your shoulders back a few times. A mini massage, and start closing your eyes. Oh, and start noticing your breathing. And let's slow down the shoulder rotations. And while maintaining awareness on the shoulders, let's rotate now opposite way. If you started rotating backwards, let's rotate forward. And let's take deeper and deeper breaths. It doesn't matter if it's getting to the belly or the chest, just breathe. Couple more circles with your shoulders, make them extra slow, these ones. And then bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Hold it there. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Whew. Let's do one more. Same thing. Inhale, take the shoulders up with you. Hold the breath. Exhale. And let's take neck rolls. Let's do one each way, starting with right shoulders, right ear. And you're rotating clockwise or anti-clockwise, it doesn't matter. Make it extra slow. And when you're coming back, at the starting point, we reverse. Without forgetting about reconnecting with our breath. And once you finish with the second circle, we come back to the center. Inhale, lift your arms up, palms facing each other. Inhale, lift the shoulders up and back. Take a moment to find lengthen, and then interlace the fingers and send the hands behind your head. Keep your elbows into the peripheral vision. Inhale, lift your shoulders, shrug. Lift, 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 and exhale down. Let's do one more. Inhale, and exhale down. Inhale, release the hands, send them up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, lengthen, open the chest. Exhale, twist. Let's do one more like this. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And inhale, let's come back to the center. Exhale, let's go the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Use your left hand onto the right knee to open a little bit more. One more. And let's come back to the center. Bring the arms up. Exhale, send the chest forward. Palms down. Release the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do cobra spine. Maybe keep the elbows onto the mat or the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, we're rounding the spine, doing the angry cat. And exhale, you're opening, and then start walking your hands up. From here, we'll remove the cushion, and let's find your back to the mat. Knees are parallel, palms facing forward. Roll the shoulders back, and very slowly we are finding the back onto the mat. So we start with the bridge because we can wake up the glutes as well as working on your hip extension. So the palms of the hands start facing the mat. Knees are pointing to the ceiling, parallel. Feel the mat with your toes. And we start by tucking the tailbone in. And as you're inhaling, so we can find more stability, you're lifting the pelvis up, 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 and the spine start lifting. You're exhaling here. Inhale, one more. Exhale, we're starting to go back down, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra. And let's go again. Find your centering, squeeze your mula bandha, and find I'd say 40% engagement of your Uddiyana bandha. And you start lifting. keeping the chin away from the chest. Take an inhale to maintain. You're exhaling, coming back down, bone by bone. And from here, lift the right foot up. Flex the foot. Externally rotate your knee and place your right ankle on top of the left knee. And take a moment here. Right hand pushes out the knee. Just a couple of pulsations. 2, using the inhale to create stability, lift the left knee, interlace the fingers behind the left thigh, and push with your right elbow the right knee out and flex both feet, potentially trying to find 90-degree angles with your knees. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the left knee more towards your chest, as with the right elbow, you're trying to keep the right knee pointing towards the outside. One more. Exhale, arms into cactus shape. Inhale, and use the exhalation to twist the spine quickly, just to the left. And your head is looking to the right. Use your left hand to probably add a small increase into the twist, but it's the morning, you're just waking up, the spine is still finding its way and understanding where you are into the body. So be gentle here. One more inhale. Exhale. Release the left hand onto the knee. On the inhale, use your centering the core to bring both knees to the chest. Both hands are squeezing the knees into the chest. And release only the right leg down onto the mat, and the knees flex, pointing to the ceiling, and you're finding the figure 4 onto the left side. And here, the 2 pulsations with your left hand onto the thigh, just a couple, to start releasing your hip. And then on the inhale, lift the right knee, interlace the fingers behind the thigh. And with the left elbow, if available, you're just applying a slight push out of the left knee. Again, maybe the knees are 90 degrees and both the feet are flexed. Using the inhalations and the exhalation to release the body, pulling that right knee towards your chest. Notice if there is any tension on the back of the neck and the shoulders. We are going very dynamic today, so we just stay here for one more breath. And use exhale to release the hands, find your cactus arms, and then find the twist using the breath. Perhaps on the exhale, your head is looking towards the left. Inhale, one more. Exhale, feel a little bit more of a twist, but again, be gentle. Ciao, Paschi. One more. And we are getting out of our our thoracic twist. Squeeze the knees into the chest and bring the legs back down onto the mat. From here, just roll onto your right or the left side and then bring yourself back into seated. From here, let's just find a child pose. Wide knees child pose. So the knees are as wide as the mat. And try to be very mindful. You're folding, melting from the hips, sending the belly first. The hands down there is helping you to slow down as you're sending the chest in between the thighs. And then try to see if you can drop the chin into the mat. Breathe. We do 5 breaths into this child pose. Sending the breath into your hips, into the belly, into the chest, into your shoulders. One more inhale. On the exhale, with your hands, you start driving your hips forward, lifting the torso, and move the knees back into a parallel position as wide as your hips, hands under the shoulders. We are going into the cat and cow. The toes can stay flat or you can tuck the toes under. And from here, make it very sequential. We started by dropping the belly and the spine reacts. The shoulder blades reacts. We're looking up. And then on the exhale, we initiate the movement from the pelvis and the head, and then equally the spine rounds and the gaze is in between your knees. Exhale. Inhale, follow your own breath. We do 5. Feel free to switch on your Ujjayi breath. And let's come back to the middle. From here, send your right knee behind the left. Feet are flat and push your hips back, all the way back. Palms facing down and release the head. This is called Skandhasana, cow's face, because the knees in this position, it reminds of a cow. The cow lips. On the exhale, push your hips forward and then release to the other side. So we are sending this time the left knee on top of the right. Inhale. Exhale, push back. It doesn't matter how deep you go. Just feel the release into the hips. This is a more gentle version. There is also the version where you're sitting, trying to send the hips onto the mat. But for today, we stick with this. One more inhale. And exhale. Let's come back to the center. Hands under your shoulders. Bring your feet parallel and sit on your hips. So from here, let's do some Nadi Shodhana. We'll do it energizing so that it can continue on the warm-up and we can feel the oxygen flowing and rebalancing both left and right. And now that we've warmed up a little bit, I think it's nicer to sit and breathe because we've moved a little bit. So find your comfortable seat. Most important thing is keep us a long spine every time we breathe. The left hand, index and thumb touching, and the other 3 fingers are extended, palm facing down. Place the left hand on top of your left knee. Right hand, you find the mudra. So you're extending the hand and then you're curling just the index and the middle finger, and then ring finger and the pinky, they're out. Otherwise, you can keep index and middle finger on the third eye. When you're ready, exhale everything out. And inhale half. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale from the left. Inhale from the left. Hold in the middle for 4 seconds. Exhale right for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale left. Always for 4. Hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Inhale left. Hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. Inhale left and do 2 rounds in your own time. And the next time you're exhaling from the left, you exhale everything out. Inhale everything in. And you hold the breath for 6 seconds. Tuck the chin to the chest. Engage all the bandhas, the Mahabandha. Engage the lock. And after you've done the 6 seconds, you're lifting the chin and exhale everything out. Let's do it one more time. Inhale everything in. Hold the breath. Tuck the chin to the chest. Mahabandha. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the chin. Exhale everything out. And begin just breathing naturally. And notice your natural breath. Notice any benefits, if you're noticing any of your Nadi Shodhana. And maintaining this beautiful internal awareness. Open your eyes. And let's pour Pascal today. And let's move to the mat again. I was saying that maintaining this beautiful internal awareness, let's move into our down dog. Find first your down dog from all fours, hands on the shoulders, tuck the toes, knees under your hips, push your hips back, and then lift. Let's make it a dynamic down dog. Bend one knee, and then the other. And then bend deeper, taking a pause and opening the chest to the side. Exhale. Inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, twist to the other side, bend one knee. Come back to the center. Inhale, lift the right knee up. The right foot. Bend the knee. Bring the knee to the chest. Inhale. Exhale. We are doing a down dog figure 4. It's very weird. We've never done it. So try to look at your hands. All the 10 fingers are pushing down onto the mat. Internally rotate your forearms and the shoulders are in line with the ears. Try to see if you can engage your glutes and the thighs and your adductors and the hip flexors to keep the right knee pointing to the side. Inhale here. Exhaling, bend that knee and push your hips even more back and up. We stay here just for 3 breaths. Try to maintain the engagement, the same length that we reached onto the top of the spine. And then look at the top of the mat and step your right foot in between your hands. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes. And let's just do a very low lunge. Both hands are framing the front foot, toes and fingers in line. Look forward, open your chest. Inhale. Exhale, try to find even more length. Try to press down from the right heel. And then inhaling, you're sending the arms up. Exhale, try to drop even deeper. Release the shoulders. Try to not hold any tension. Maybe slight back bend. Exhale, push your hips back. Half runner, very quick. And then on the next exhale, you're framing again your foot, tucking the back toe, lift the back knee, and you're stepping again into your down dog. Breathe here. Exhale. Inhale, lift the left foot up. Kick with the left heel first, press with the hands onto the mat, and then send the left ankle on top of the right knee and push back. Keep for now the right knee extended, and the left thigh and your hips are trying to externally rotating. Keep breathing. And the next exhale, you're bending the right knee, and then push again. See if you can renew that flexion onto the hips and the left external rotation. And on the exhale, look forward and travel to the front of the mat and step that left foot in between your hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, look forward, press with both hands. Inhale. Exhale, drop those hips even more lower. You're feeling the release of the right hip flexor. And on the exhale, lift the arms up and drop even lower. Maybe you're looking up at the ceiling. Keep breathing from the nose, possibly. On the next exhale, you're looking down from that foot and push your hips back into your half runner split. Inhale. And exhale, look forward, tuck the back toes, and you're stepping the right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up into your Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's do some sun salutations. Let's do 2 rounds of sun salutation A and 2 rounds of sun salutation B. So we're gonna be sweating, hopefully. When you're ready, find the top of the mat, big toes touching. Open your hips, feel the full extension of the hips in your tailbone is squeezing in. Roll your shoulders back. No tension into the neck. Back of the neck lengthening. Palms facing forward. And when you're ready, inhale, look up at the ceiling, Hastasana. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, look forward, halfway lift. Exhale, step into plank. Strong plank first. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, we're going for mini cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. 3 breaths here. Try to maintain a connection with your body, scanning every single part that is involved. Try not to wander with your mind. And when you're ready, look at the top of the mat. Bend your knees, step, jump or float into your halfway lift. The back is lengthening. Exhale, forward fold, release the whole of the back. And inhale, engage the legs, find your Hastasana. And exhale, Tadasana. Let's go again. Inhale, Urdhvastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhvattanasana. Exhale, let's go for plank. Inhale, exhale, knee, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, tuck your toes, down dog. 3 breaths. Try to see if you can find even more lengthening. Keep always your core is engaged and is supporting the body, your rib cage, they're not collapsing. You're trying to find flex into the hips, but without sacrificing the integrity of your core. Very important to prevent injuries. One more, inhale. Exhale, look at the top of the mat. Bend the knees. Step, jump or float to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look all the way up, send the arms. Inhale, exhale, Tadasana. And let's go with the Surya Namaskar B. Inhaling, drop the hips down, and we're going into your chair pose. Inhale here, 1. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step into your plank. Look forward, drop the knees and chest and chin. Inhale, maybe this time we go for upward facing dog. Contract the glutes. Exhale, down dog. Inhale for 1. exhale. 2, 3. Look at the top of the mat. Lift the right foot and step it in between your hands. We're going for warrior ones. The back foot is pivoting 45 degrees. Hips are facing forward and drop. Your hips down and forward. Inhale. And exhale. Frame that foot. Let's go into plank. Drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. We have 3 breaths here. On the exhale, we're going with the left foot. Step the left foot forward in between your hands. Back foot pivots 45 degrees. Close the hips and lift into your warrior one. Hands are facing each other. Try to keep pushing with the back foot forward. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for our Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. We go for Ashtanga Vinyasa. Inhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Well done. Keep breathing. Look forward. Bend your knees. Step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, you're lifting into your chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, Samastiti and Tadasana. Let's go for one more round of Surya Namaskar B. When you're ready, you're dropping the hips and keeping a long spine, avoiding to tuck the tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step into plank. Look forward, lower your hips. And then drop knees, chest, chin. Inhale, find your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. When you're ready, look at the top of the mat. Lift the right foot up and step it in between your hands. Back foot 45 degrees. Find your warrior one. Go deeper. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go for our Vinyasa. Plank. Look forward. Drop the knees. Chest and chin. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Lift the left foot up. And exhale, step it in between your hands. Drop the back foot 45 degrees, the back heel, and lift into your warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, drop a little bit deeper. Inhale. And exhale, one more. Vinyasa here. Plank, look forward, lower your hips. Inhale. Exhale, drop, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Bend your knees. Push a little bit more with your hands. Engage your Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. And see if you can send the belly closer to your thighs without compromising the centering and the engagement of the arms and the shoulders. And then extend the knees, keeping the same lengthening of the back. One more. Look at the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump into your halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we exit chair pose. Tuck the tailbone in. Inhale. Exhale, push through the legs, engage the glutes, Samastiti. And Tadasana. Woo-hoo. Well done. Vero? Ok. Come ti
Sto
senti?
sudando, infatti.
Ah!
Però fa freddo, quindi non mi voglio troppo spogliare.
Bene, allora io non so se si vede che sono proprio madida. È troppo umido qua. Allora, visto che siamo solo noi, possiamo cambiare drasticamente la classe. Dimmi che cosa vorresti fare. Se vuoi ti dico cosa avevo preparato, o se no mi dici tu se avevi proprio una cosa che dici, ah, ho una voglia di fare sta roba qua perché mi sento rigida, oppure ho delle domande.
No, mi sento molto rigida, cioè diciamo nel posteriore, cioè in questo per esempio.
Ah,
Più
sì.
magari di altri giorni, però secondo me se facciamo il piccione in piedi va bene uguale, cioè va bene anche per questo.
Eh sì, i piccioli. È bellissimo in italiano i piccioli in piedi. Sì, anche perché dentro ci avevo messo, adesso te lo dico cosa ci avevo messo, Warrior 2 e
Mhm.
Reverse Warrior. Quindi magari in Warrior 2 facciamo un po' un forward fold con le gambe aperte, che così apre bene tutto. E sì, poi c'è il piccione, e il mezzo piccione sul tappetino. Sì, dai, ok, ce l'ho. Let's go.
Va benissimo.
Let's find the top of the mat. Palms facing
Vabbè, mi
forward.
spoglio nel frattempo, va?
Sì, dai, spogliate. Yeah, ti farò continuare a sudare un pochino, dai. Lo teniamo bello dinamico. Allora, from here, lo facciamo dal Vinyasa. Let's go from a Vinyasa. When you're ready. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, step into plank. Wrap the elbows in. On the exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, elbows 90 degree. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right foot up. Bend the knee. Open the hips. Inhale. Exhale, keep kicking that leg into the glutes. Keep pushing with both the arms. Don't collapse on the arms. And keep kicking and opening the hips and drop your hips all the way back. And you're dropping into wild thing. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hips down. Point with the right arm to the back of the room. Sì, bravissima. Inhale, keep lifting now the hips. And you're reverting, coming back to the start position. And inhale, lengthen the back of the neck and try to push your heels down onto the mat to extend your hamstrings. And lift the left foot now up. Open the hip, bend the knee, keep pushing with the arms. Inhale. Exhale, keep kicking the heel towards your glutes. One more like this. On the next exhale, drop that left foot behind you and find again your wild thing. Open, 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 open. And exhale, drop the hips down, lengthen with the arm, trying to reach toward your toes. And then inhale, open the heart again. And exhale, you're reversing into your down dog. Breathe. Inhale, lift the right foot up. Squeeze the knee into the chest. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then start transitioning forward. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to left wrist. And exhale, push back up. Inhale. Exhale, touch. Inhale. Exhale, back up. And now finally step the right foot in between your legs. From here, lift the back heel as much as you can. And then place it back down and pivot 90 degrees. Front knee is bent and you're inhaling and opening into your Warrior 2. Warrior 2, the back foot is really pushing forward. Open the hips. Drop the tailbone under and open the arms. Maybe bend a little bit more the front knee. Inhale here. And exhale, extend your front knee. And keeping the knees extended, you're flipping the palm up and you're reversing this extended warrior. So both knees are extended with a 2% bend to protect your knees, and you're lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And then you're continuing lengthening, sending the right arm almost circling, and you're sending the right arm to the left ankle, and the toes, they're turning forward, and you're inhaling, open the chest to the side. This is a wide leg twist. Open the chest, inhale. Exhale, maybe your left arm is pointing to the ceiling. One more, inhale. Exhale, send your arms under your shoulders. Inhale, go for a halfway lift. Exhale, you're bending forward, sending your arms behind you. Send the crown of the head pointing to the mat. One more, inhale. Exhale, hands into the hips. And from here, lift the right toes, hands to the heart center, and drop into your Skandhasana. Se ti vuoi girare verso di me, così vedi. Così non fai fatica. Skandhasana, brava. Prova a tenere il tallone verso il materassino. Push the heel, and you can also extend your arms like this. Palms facing each other. Inhale, we are transitioning like Spider-Man, staying low. Inhale. Exhale, turn towards the front of the mat and push back into your down dog. Inhale here. And exhale, look at the top of the mat, and you're stepping, jumping, or floating to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Find it deeper. So if you can, bend the knees, lengthen the spine, let the crown of the head face the mat. Really lengthen the spine and send that belly on top of the thighs. And then slowly extend the legs, keeping the belly on top of the thighs. And move the weight towards your toes. One more inhale. On the exhale, we're circling the arms up into your Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Prepare. We're going for the next round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're finding plank. Lower the hips, look forward, wrap the elbows in. On the exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. And from here, lift the left foot up and step it. Actually, no. Knee to the chest. We have to do that game for the core. Knee to the chest. And then send the left knee to the right ankle. Inhale. Exhale, push back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. Inhale here. Exhale, push back to the center. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, step the foot finally in between your hands. From here, before lifting, you're lifting the back leg, the heel, extending everything, and also the front knee, and then bend and turn the back heel 90 degrees. And lift all the way up into your warrior two, left side. So the tailbone is tucked in. Relax the shoulders, palms facing down on the arms. Maybe bend a little bit more that front knee. Just 2 breaths. On the next inhale, you're flipping the palm, extending the front knee. And on the exhale, you are doing an extended reverse warrior. This is not actually a warrior two, but freestyling. One more inhale. Exhale, as you're turning with your hand, also your toes. So both toes and hand are going towards the left, and then the right. And then the left hand, find the right ankle. Brava. Inhale. On the exhale, find the twist. The right hand to the hip, or maybe extend the hand to the top. 1. And exhale, look down. Interlace the fingers behind you. You're doing a halfway lift as you're extending the elbows, lifting the torso. On the exhale, you're folding forward and releasing the arms. Feel the stretch into hamstrings, the back of the legs. And the weight is more towards your toes. On the next exhale, release the hands into the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're doing again that Skandhasana. So you're dropping the hips down and extending the right leg, toes pointing up. Inhale. Exhale, transition to the right. Inhale. Exhale, turn to the top of the mat with the right leg. Oh, va bene, qualsiasi cosa hai fatto. And then from here, we go for a chaturanga. Okay. So you can do knee, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, down dog. Look at the top of the mat and you can step or jump to the front into your halfway lift. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the arms all the way up. Look up. And exhale, Tadasana. Release. I think we are warm enough. Secondo me you've warmed up. Quindi proviamo con il nostro piccione. Let's try with the flying pigeon.
Stop, quindi sarà bellissimo.
Cominciamo con la gamba destra. Prima di muoverci, before moving, let's find lengthening. So this means that from the feet, from the balls of the feet, you're feeling tailbone under. You're trying not to extend the curve of the back. Everything is tucked in, is aligned. The shoulder blades, shoulders, everything is long. And from here, you can keep your hands to the heart center, onto the hips. And then you're moving the weight towards your left. It can be a big or a small shift. I think the more you get used to it, and the smaller is a shift. So shifting to the left, really grabbing the mat with the toes. And let's flex through the hips and you're sending the knee up. Take an inhale here to find the engagement and the balance. Engagement meaning that you're feeling that your core, the Buna Bandha and your Dhyana Bandha are activated. You're feeling that the whole, so the quads and also your calf and the foot are involved into this balancing. And then you're rotating the knee laterally to the side, and you can place the right ankle on top of the left knee. Start by finding a small bend. Do a body scan before going any further. Brava. And slowly, slowly, you start sitting down, maintaining the same integrity, the same engagement. And you can take it step by step. You can start here and then slowly dropping more. If your elbows are touching the shins, then maybe you can drop deeper and wrap the toes around your forearms. If you have blocks, you can try to aim for blocks or just send the hands down onto the mat. Wrap the elbows in and feel the distribution of the weight. And we can stop here today. Just feel this. Yes. Just 3 breaths. Last one. And then we come back the same way we got there. We lift the hands, squeeze your core. Inhale. Exhale, engage the leg and start sending the core up. And bring the knee back to center. Extend the leg because I'm cheeky. And let's do 10 pulsations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release the leg. Well done. Allora vedi, anche la prossima volta se c'hai qualcosa, dei blocchi o qualcosa che ci puoi mettere le mani.
Sì.
Per provare ad allenare quella sensazione di droppare il peso sulle mani. Bene, facciamo l'altro lato. Shall we do the other side?
Yeah.
Nice. As usual, we start always with integrity. So we find our engagement. I'm going to turn this side so you can see from the side. So hands to the heart center, I really like it. Tailbone in. The glutes are starting to get engaged. Move the weight towards the right leg. feel that the whole of the leg is engaged into the balancing, and start flexing from the hip, and then you're sending the knee up. Inhale. Exhale, externally rotate the knee and drop the left ankle on top of the right knee. Take a moment here. And step by step, as everything, we take every step, every moment to reassess and reconnect with the body. So now you're exhaling, and we're just sending the tailbone down and flexing both hips, maintaining the openness into the torso. And breathe. 2. And see if we have space. We continue dropping the hips down. Yes. One more. I mean breaths into this phase. And then if you want to take it further, you see if you can drop your elbows into the shins. If you can try and tilt your torso forward and wrap your toes around the forearm. From here, see if you can reach the floor or the blocks. It works also with the blocks. And both arms are strong onto the blocks, and wrap the elbows in. And you start just sending the weight forward. And we're just playing with the sensation that is quite strong, because you have your hips and the hamstrings, the hip flexors talking to you. We just take one more breath here. And on the exhale, push with your hands. And we try to unravel the same way we got there. So the hands are into prayer, elbows onto the shins. On the exhale, you're pushing the floor and lifting yourself back up. Inhale. Exhale, knees back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, let's extend the leg and let's go for those 10 pulsations when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release. Woohoo! Well done. Let's stretch also those right toes. And let's drop your hips all the way down into Malasana. So let's keep the hips slightly wider. Sorry, the feet slightly wider than the hips. And yogi squat. Hands to the heart center. You can close your eyes if you want to, and you can rock side to side, feeling the length. And as you're rocking side to side in this Malasana, you know that for me it's always very important to put everything in context about why do we practice, and why are we here? We are friends, especially you're here, Chiara, and the online friends. But practicing yoga, there is always more to it. There is also the spiritual part, the energetic part. Nice. And from here, slowly extend the arms in front of you and just drop your hips down and find your butterfly. Grab your toes, pull your toes and your heels closer to your pubic bone, roll the shoulders back and lengthen. Yes. And let's make the butterfly fly. Let me check the time. Yes. You can start slowly bringing back the awareness into more internal. We're getting to the end of the class. So we've done the most intense part of the asanas. Okay, release the pulsations of the legs. And if you want, you can start folding forward, extending the elbows to the sides, sending the chest forward and down. Inhale. Exhale, lift your chest. And from here, extend the legs forward. Find your sitting bones even onto the mat. Lift your chest, lift the arms up onto the inhale. On the exhale, you're finding your forward fold. You can see where to place your hands, maybe the shins, maybe the ankles, maybe the feet. You're inhaling, opening the chest, always lengthening through the spine. And exhale, fold. Maintain integrity. Of breath, of movement, you stay connected. On the exhale, let's release slowly, slowly. Place the hands right behind your hips and send the elbows back and push your hips up, point the toes, extend everything, open the chest. Release the head behind you, inhale. Exhale, bring everything back down. And let's find your supine position. Bend the knees, squeeze them onto the chest and find your happy baby. You can grab the big toes, the inside of the feet or the outside, depending on how you're feeling today. The feet are pointing the ceiling. Bend the knees, and with the elbows, you're trying to bend the elbows and pulling the knees down. And we can rock side to side. And then you can extend the legs. Let's find your Shavasana. Close your eyes, palms are facing up. Any Ujjayi breath or any yogic breathing was active, let it go. And right now, let's try to squeeze feet, calves, quads, glutes, only the bottom part of the body. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Ooh. And now let's squeeze hands, arms, chest, eyes, lips, cheeks. Squeeze everything just on the top part of the body. And release. And now let's squeeze everything, everything, everything in the body. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Wow. Release your toes, ankles, calves, quads, glutes. They're relaxed. You're feeling the weight of your sitting bones, the sacrum, onto the mat, and the spine is just following the natural curve without any tension, all the way up to the cervical, the thoracic, and your shoulders. The neck are relaxed. Head is heavy onto the mat. There's no tension in between your eyebrows, the jaw. Everything is letting go. The weight of your arms, the hands, everything is relaxed. And for the next minutes, there is nothing else that you need to do. You're just here, appreciating you being you in this space, feeling safe in your safe zone, feeling proud for always taking time for trying to work your way towards your bliss, a blissful state of mind, your samadhi, through a present state of mind into your asanas, and also trying to detach from the present moment that sometimes is just so relative. And you're giving yourself this gift of seeing how the present can be so relative, and there's always a bias, cultural, the context, the country. So we are feeling so lucky to be able to be here and using yoga to remind ourselves that there is always another way, through love and light. And when you're ready, let's take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Let's start bringing movement back. Toes, fingers, rotating the wrists, the ankles, extending the arms up above head. Bring those knees into the chest one by one. And then roll to your side. And taking your time, bring yourself back up into a seated position. Perhaps with your hands to heart center, we say our thank yous. I thank you for joining me today in sharing your practice. Grazie, grazie, grazie. Thank yourself. Ringrazia te stesso, te stessa per essere qui. And I hope that this practice helped you to feel a little bit more realigned. And we thank the culture and the heritage that brought yoga to us. And with this, I wish you the best. Thank you so much.